The defense minister says a truce that began in the early hours of Friday morning, covering Kurdish-majority neighbourhoods of Sheikh Maqsoud, Ashrafiyya and Beni Zaid, has collapsed. Tens of thousands of residents fled when the violence began. Families ran with whatever they could carry, many of them women and children, seeking safety as the front lines shifted around them. In the Sheikh Maqsoud district, the dispute remains unresolved.
Our teams are helping evacuate civilians fleeing the neighbourhood. We are taking displaced families to temporary shelters in cooperation with local and civil groups in Aleppo.
Under a truce agreed early on Friday, SDF fighters were granted safe passage to Kurdish-controlled areas in eastern Syria. They were expected to leave Aleppo on buses, carrying only light weapons. But the government says some extremist groups within the SDF obstructed the agreement. Sporadic fighting resumed immediately after the deadline set by the government expired at 6 p.m. local time. The Syrian government says it is now conducting targeted operations against the SDF and urges civilians to distance themselves from military positions. The violence is linked to the failure to implement a March agreement to integrate Kurdish-run institutions and SDF fighters into the Syrian state. Disputes persist over governance and military command. While SDF insists on having an autonomy-like status, the government says it will not compromise on full sovereignty. Resul Serdar, Al Jazeera, Aleppo.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.